There's people that are literally poor right now, don't have no money, don't have no house, because they're giving everything to everyone and they're not giving anything to themselves. What's happening, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. It's Nefertiti, and I'm back with another video. And I'm back with another video. What's happening, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome. If you're already subscribed, welcome back to the channel. So I have a question for you today. No, not a question. I got a statement. Don't forget to love yourself. Do not forget to love yourself. Sometimes it's so easy for us to get caught up in other people, in situations in life, and putting other people before us, that we forget to love ourselves. And what does that look like? Because there's many aspects to like loving yourself, right? But loving yourself is valuing yourself, valuing what's important to you. So what's important to you? Is it important to you to get proper rest? Is it important to you to take care of your skin? Is it important to you to eat healthy? Is it important to you to have a certain time of the day where you just have peace and quiet with no one calling you or talking to you? Is it important to you to create boundaries? There's many different aspects to loving yourself, but loving yourself has a lot to do with self-care. And self-care can be all the things I just named. Having boundaries, taking care of yourself, valuing what's important to you. These things are very important, y'all, because in order for us to pour into anybody else's cup, we have to have something in ours, right? So how many of y'all be wanting to pour into everybody else's cup and be forgetting to pour into your own? Let me know in the comments below. Are you the type of person that you pour into so many people's cups, or just maybe the people around you, that you forget to pour into your own? So we think that, sometimes I think people think that pouring into your own cup, learning to take care of yourself first, is selfish, which is not. There's a difference between self-care and being selfish. If you aren't good within yourself, if you don't have enough energy within yourself, if you don't have enough emotional maturity within yourself, if there is things that you're lacking, how can you give it to somebody else if you do not have it, right? So that's why it's important for self-care. If you need the time to not talk to people for a few days, do that. If you need to read some books, do that. If you need to listen to some motivational speaking videos, do that. Pour into yourself. If you need to take a time where you get paid and you want to go buy yourself an outfit and get your hair done or get your hair cut or something like that, and that's something that you need for you, do that. Do what you need to do to show up as the best version of yourself. The whole point of helping other people, or because we're not here just for ourselves. The whole point of being able to help other people is to make sure you're helping yourself first. You cannot help people when you don't have your own help. How many times do we see people helping other people, and when they go home, they crumble? They're not able to even give themselves anything. There's people that are literally poor right now, don't have no money, don't have no house, because they're giving everything to everyone and they're not giving anything to themselves. There has to be a point in your life where you're like, you know what? I'm going to create a boundary, and I'm going to make sure I have everything that I need. I'm going to make sure that I'm pouring into myself. And pouring into yourself can even be affirmations, speaking life into yourself, right? Building yourself up. Okay, you know what? I am somebody. I am special. I'm going to make it. I'm going to accomplish all of my goals. I am beautiful. I am handsome. I am wise. I am smart. Things like that. When you begin to pour into yourself and you're confident in that, can't nobody take it from you unless you give it to them. Can't nobody take your self-confidence, your self-worth from you unless you give it to them. So keep that in mind. You have to know how much of yourself to give to people. You have to know how much to pour into other cups, because sometimes we may pour too much into other cups and it's taking away from us. My bad, y'all. I'm at work. I had to go handle some business. But so I don't even remember what I was talking about, but I did say all that to say this, that when you pour enough into yourself, when you know yourself, and when you love yourself, you won't settle, and you won't let anyone mistreat you, and you won't let anyone treat you any less than what you're worth. People will say know your worth. Well, a part of knowing your worth is loving yourself, right? If you don't respect yourself, how do you expect for anyone to respect you? If you don't love yourself, how can you know how to receive love or how to teach someone to love you correctly if you don't even know how to love yourself, right? And so I have this example where, when it comes to respect. All right, say for instance you have a house, right? You have a house and you have a front yard, and you always throw your trash in the front yard. Like you don't throw it in a garbage can. You throw it on the ground, like in the front of your house. And then you have your friends come over and they do the same thing. Well, she throws it on the ground, so why would I throw it in the trash? Like, oh, he throws it on the ground, so why would I throw it in the trash? So then you look at them like, why are you throwing your trash on my ground? And they looking at you like, because you do it. So since you do it, I'm gonna do it. Why would I throw it in the trash if you don't throw it in the trash? That's how it is when it comes to yourself, and that's how it is when it comes to your life. Like, if you don't respect you, people see that. They see that you don't respect yourself, so guess what? They're not going to respect you. If you don't love yourself, and if you don't know how to love yourself, you don't even know what love looks like to receive it, and you don't know what love looks like to give it, right? So that's why it's important to learn to love yourself, because loving yourself is knowing your worth. When you love yourself, you won't let people treat you just any type of way. You won't go through just any type of thing. People can't talk to you just any type of way. You know, you'll have a boundary. You have boundaries, and you have lines that can't be crossed when you love yourself. My biggest thing is God is a foundation. When you go to God and you spend time with God, and you pray and you ask God to teach you how to love yourself, and you ask God to teach you how to be confident, God will teach you these things. When you read the Bible, you'll learn a lot. When you listen to sermons from different pastors, or you just like let God lead and guide you, go to church, and maybe you have somebody at church that you look up to, put yourself in atmospheres that you want to be like. Put yourself around people that you want to be like. But my whole point is, y'all, that you are somebody, that you're somebody special, that you matter, right? That you matter, that your thoughts matter. You are beautiful, you are worthy. Know these things. And if you don't believe them, continue to tell yourself what you don't believe. What is it? How do you want to see yourself? Who is it that you want to become? Say that to yourself. Okay, if you want to become a singer, I am a singer, and then you start working towards that. If you want to become a welder, okay, I am a welder, and I'm a great welder. What do? Maybe you need to watch some videos. Maybe you need to take some classes. Just continue to pour into yourself, so that way you can properly pour into other people. And when you properly pour into yourself, you won't settle for people trying to pour trash into you, because you're going to be like, not over here. Okay, don't be afraid to put your foot down. But I just wanted to remind yourself to love yourself, and it's important to love you, because it all starts with you. Everything starts with you. If you want people to treat you a certain way, if you want to be respected, if you want to be loved, it all starts with you. So how do you love yourself? How do you see yourself? Do you respect yourself, right? All right, if y'all have any type of feedback, give it to me in the comments. Let me know. Are you guys going through this? Have you been through this? Do you have a different perspective than I do? Let a sister know. I love y'all. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. Be sure to join the team. Also, I have a reaction channel, which is in the description below. Check that out. All right. I love y'all. God bless y'all. Stay tuned.